Now then, people, good afternoon, good morning, and welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show. It's time for your Leeds United versus QPR post-match chat. Look, I thought I'd sleep on it. The reason I thought I'd sleep on it is because I came away from the game feeling a little bit meh, which is probably a little bit like West Brom, like Bristol City. Difference being, though, we won this game. Normally, that's enough for me. And I thought, do you know what? I think it's just because I'm knackered. Because, I've been up and down the motorway and all that sort of stuff. Maybe it's just that. But I can't help but feel that yesterday was the first time for a while where I was a little bit like, oh, God. But I said to myself, I understand the manager's risk averse. I said to myself, points win your prizes. I said to myself, I don't care as long as we go up. And this is true also. We moved up to second. Now, of course, the Steel City derby is today, and I'll be doing a watch along for that. So if you're watching this before that, make sure you join me. And that could change, of course it could. But Sunderland dropped points. We're another step closer. And everything really is pointing towards, as I've always maintained, and make sure I get my apologies, that Leeds United will go up, and Leeds United will go up probably as champions and are the best team in the division. Because if we look at the stats, we talk about facts. Average possession, Leeds are the highest. Shots on targets per game, Leeds are the highest. Big chances created, 43, Leeds are the highest. Fewest goal XG conceded, Leeds United are the highest or best. Sorry. Possession won in the final third, Leeds United are the best. 9 clean sheets, Leeds United are the best. Accurate passes per game, again, 491.1. Leeds United are the best. Big up to AI Leeds, aren't we? But the point there, all the metrics, all the key metrics, even the goal difference metric now, we're now the best team in terms of goal difference. I think we've got +8 or whatever it is. It's probably better than that. So it almost feels like we're just going through the motions. I still don't think we've got out of second gear. QPR are a poor side. Let's not get away from that fact. We spoke about them going into the game, 23rd in the league, haven't won since August. We made hard work of it. I watched the game back this morning, and first half I thought we were really good, and we should have blown them out of the water. Aronson hit the crossbar. Solomon sends a cross in that Strout just misses. To be honest, throughout the full 90 minutes and again against Millwall, we have so many crosses and do nothing with it. We need to buy some headers of the football. I swear to God. Just look on the scouting thing and just, refine it down to can header football, because we need someone. Bogle, I thought, was great yesterday, as was Aronson, but Bogle was involved in absolutely everything. Obviously, he scored the goal as well, which came from Joe Rothwell running around the defender into the box and cutting it back. Solomon missed it, Joseph missed it, Nonto missed it, and then obviously Bogle, striker's finish into the roof of the net. So a really enjoyable first half. There was a lot of chances. Maybe Aronson could have passed it instead of shooting on one occasion. But his tail was up. I think Aronson's getting more confident as the weeks go by. We're seeing him, drop his shoulder, turn players left and right. And yeah, he was really good yesterday. But I thought Bogle was the best for me. But yeah, really enjoyable first half. I wish we could have a 90-minute performance. That was something we said last season. It's probably something we're yet to see. Now, when I say that is, listen, I don't mind us dropping off. Genuinely don't. I look at some games, for example, which Plymouth 3-0, drop off. I don't mind that because we're still in control. I felt at times yesterday we sort of let QPR in. We gave them hope. I said if we don't score a second, they're gonna draw with us. There was a couple of chances. Smith had one. One went just over the crossbar. There was a header that was wide that Mellier's routed to the spot. If it's on target, it's 1-1. So we let these back into it, and they're relegation fodder, the 23rd in the league for a reason. So that's what I talk about when I talk about 90 minutes. We didn't get that yesterday because we're not clinical. Again, we give others chances. Now, a player that is clinical is, of course, Joe Pirro. Again, came off the bench, great finish, outside of the foot, dink over the keeper. Schmidt was involved, as was Gilavogi. Subs worked. Let the criticism, or let the praise be as loud as the criticism, because we were battering him for Millwall, myself included, but the subs yesterday worked. Now, does that mean that Pirro should now start? In Pirro's eyes, yes. For me, no. I think he's better off the bench. I know Joseph was largely anonymous, And again, we have to give props to Farker. If we go back to last season, people genuinely said if he'd have played, we'd have gone up. I'm not so sure now. I don't think that's right at all, do you? And if he's not quite there yet, he'd have been even like rabbit in the headlights last season. But hey ho, Pirro, great finish. Schmidt, as I said, class when he came on. He played on the wing though, and I don't think he's played at fullback yet at Leeds United. So I wonder if Farker sees him more as a fullback, as a winger, because we're yet to see him play at fullback. Or is he just waiting for him to improve the defensive side of his game, his positioning, all this sort of stuff that we won't see in training? I'd argue it's probably that. He's definitely a more attack-minded player. You can see that with the way that he carries the ball, you know, with his pace, etc. Gulavogi started the move for the second goal, was great. Again, I remember in the watch-along, I went, start him. But then again, how can you start him? Who do you start him for? I was probably overcritical of Tanaka in the live post-match reaction. Wrong to do so. Watching it back, balls left and right as per. Great pressing, counter pressing. You know how we do. Rothwell again, he was great. The midfield partnership was really, really great, and that's 5 wins now on the spin for Leeds United. There seems to be a lot of fallacies. We're inconsistent with this. We've won 5 on the spin at home. Again, a team didn't get a shot on target. Do you know how many? Again, in the last 6 games, going all the way back to Sheffield United, we have conceded 6 shots on target. 6. 3 against Millwall, 3 against Watford. The rest, none. That is what we talk about when we talk about domination. Oh, well, possession. What does possession mean, Joe? That's what I'm talking about. When a team is unable to even get shots on target, you know? Leeds points tally after 15 championship game as well. It's the highest. It's the highest it's ever been. So, you know, there's all this talk of Leeds United haven't improved. We're 1 point, but all this sort of stuff that seems to be the narrative. 24-25 points after 15 games, 29, the most. Last season, it was 28. Season before 28, then it was 27, 23, 23, 16, 16, 23, 20. So, again, Farker breaking records. This is Farker's best ever start. But people... Yeah, the narratives are insane because when you think about that, this is Leeds United's best ever start in the Championship after the 15 games. But apparently he's not doing enough. Apparently Leeds aren't doing enough because we're not first. It's a long old season. Again, like I say, 6 shots on target in 6 games against us. Insane. And again, we scored first. And when we score first, we win, right? You know, 31 games, no losses. It's insane. Yeah. Joel Pirro, great off the bench. Gulavogi, great off the bench. Schmidt, great off the bench. Byron was decent. Listen, I'm going to tell you, I thought Solomon was good. I know that doesn't seem to be the general opinion. Maybe I was watching a different game yesterday, but I thought he was good. But I always have to keep checking myself, saying, am I over-egging it? Joseph was largely anonymous, but he does a lot of running, which is more than what Pirro gives us. Aronson was quality. Nonto, I enjoyed him. He was full of running, but again, I just want more. I want goals and assists from Willie Nonto, I do. Midfield class, and yeah, Melier had nothing to do. So happy days. Again, I was a little bit, but you know, I was bored in the second half. I did feel there, but we won. All the metrics show us that we're the best team in the league, regardless of league position. And yeah, I think the point, it's aesthetics in it, and that's what AI or Leeds, haven't we, said. It's aesthetics. It's watching it and being bored at times. It's watching it and thinking we can do more, but we're choosing not to. It's a bit like the Pirro conundrum, right? He's giving us the numbers, but aesthetically, when we watch him, we think he's not doing enough. Pirro is Leeds, Leeds is Pirro. Both, it works the same. That's an epiphany that's just come to me. But let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in a bit. I am going to have a couple of days off now. I'm going to go see my mum and my family again and have a few days off during the international break and, yeah, relax, unwind and all that jazz. I'll probably be back like Wednesday, I think. Wednesday, Thursday. So, yeah, get your notifications on for when I do return. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace out. Leeds, Leeds, Leeds.